Hello everyone, my name is Wendy Stover and I am one of our elementary learning coaches for technology. The purpose of today's video is to discuss Google assignments in Canvas. In our next part, we're going to talk about the teacher view and how you can monitor students' work in real time and then the grading and providing feedback to your students. So here we are looking at the teacher side. You can see under Google Assignments, we have the two assignments that we created, the 7 Black Pioneers in Computer Sciences, and then the Black History Month Choice Board. When I click on the 7 Black Pioneers in Computer Sciences, we have it set to load into a new window, so I will also need to click to load it into this window. From here, I can go ahead and open up my students' work. I will be able to score students. Now this is a piece that was submitted, and so therefore I can go ahead and give the student a score. I could also give them some feedback. So I have that same ability to go over here and to provide them with a comment. Navigating to other students' work is as easy as using this drop-down menu to go by student by student. I can filter by status, first name, last name, and I also have this toggle that I can use to go between my students if I'm just going to look from one to the other. Now you'll notice over here that this student didn't submit their assignment, and therefore the I indicates that I cannot grade it because a student hasn't submitted it. Now, if you're ready to grade this, the student just forgot to submit it, you can still go back over here to your Speedgrader, and from Speedgrader you can come over here and grade and give him the points over here. From here, you'll notice that you can also go back and forth between the different files that a student has. So here is our file with our slide deck, and here's our file with the doc. We can also check to see if there's any instances of plagiarism by clicking that link underneath of it. One important note is to make sure that after you're finished grading, that you click the blue return button. Most times when you have batch grading that you're doing, you'll wait and you'll return multiple submissions at one time. Once you click that button to return it, it speaks to Canvas and the grade is then placed into the Canvas gradebook. So it will save you transferring those grades over there and it just takes care of it for you. But remember to return those papers to inform Canvas and to have those grades sync over with Canvas. Of course, if a student didn't submit it, then you won't be able to give it a grade in the Google assignment window, but you will be able to go to the Canvas window and give it a grade there. Once a student has submitted a piece of work, you'll click this link, which is going to open, and from here you can go through each of your students' pieces. So this is that same window that we saw when we were looking at it in real time. So this is your Google Assignments grading window. It's also a place where you can go into Monitor. And this you have access to in Speedgrader once you're ready to go in here and grade students' work. So you can see that you have different windows that open for your Google assignment, and then this window remains open, so you can have the ability to go back and forth to toggle for those students that may have forgotten to submit something. So this has been an overview of how to monitor your students' work while they are working, and also how to use the Speedgrader to go in and to mark students. In your Speedgrader, it's also a time that you can use the comment feature and provide some feedback to students there as well. You'll just want to develop a system so that your students know whether they are going to find the comments directly on their file or whether you're going to use the comment feature in Speedgrader. Maybe you'll develop a system where the comments that are specific to the content that's on the file will be located on the actual file. But then if you have something in general to say about the assignment, that would be utilized in your Speedgrader Canvas comments. Thanks so much for viewing. I hope this has answered your question about Google Assignments in Canvas. And as always, if you still have any remaining questions, please feel free to reach out. Brett Baker, Wendy Stover, we are here to help and answer any of your questions related to technology integration or Canvas. Thanks for watching.